Bear with me. I am trying to make myself some lunch. So I'm gonna sit down in 1 second. I've been out all morning running errands, taking care of business, Hey! So y'all, I really just wanted to come to you guys because I've been seeing a lot of chitta-chatta about Summer Walker and her choice to leave the music industry. So of course I wanted to give my opinion as an empath and speak for her, not for her, but what I think. And I want to first start by giving you guys a little background information. I know people, matter of fact, let me just give it a couple minutes for people to come in. I don't know, people might be at work. I look crazy right now. How are you, boo? I look crazy right now, but I just don't even have time to sit down and make this video, and I wanted to talk about it before the topic gets old. You know how YouTube is. Got some broccoli here. I got so much stuff to tell y'all. All right. Oh my God. So anyways, if people come in, they come in, and if they don't, they can just see it later. But for those who don't know who Summer Walker is, she is a songstress. She's in the music industry. She dates somebody by the name of London on the Track, who's a producer, if I'm not mistaken. They've been together for about 4 years. And the way that Summer came into the music industry is the piece that I don't think people have read about. So let me grab my phone because I don't want to give the wrong information. Oh, of course it's on 1%. Of course it is. That's what God is. That's what God is. Hey, mommy. So, thank you. Courtesy of you. Okay, so Summer Walker cancels a number of her remaining tour dates due to social anxiety. She says, I have been very open about my struggle with social anxiety. I want to continue to be healthy and make music for y'all. So I've decided to cut down some of the tour dates. Can y'all hear me good? And she's grateful for everyone. Now, she does something where she has like a private meet and greet. I don't know if you guys have been to a concert, but you can sometimes pay like a crap ton of money to meet the artist. And during those meet and greets, I'm guessing that the fans are expecting a hug, an embrace of sorts. And Summer, you can see in one of the pictures, she kind of like sitting off, like, don't touch me. So I want to give you guys a little background on how she even came into the music industry. Let me get that right now. She was actually a maid. So crazy to go from being a maid right into the music industry, I would think. Okay, so last night I looked up how did Summer Walker get signed? Because, of course, I'm not just going to come to y'all. She's from Atlanta. I'm not just going to come to y'all and start reeling off stuff. Okay. And not give you the background. So I just got a little information. Okay, so she's with Love Renaissance Interscope. Love Renaissance. What? Who even is that? Oh my gosh. Love Renaissance, Interscope Records. Y'all, literally, let's just get to it because all that other stuff's not important. I don't have time for that. So one day, some chick that worked at the label was Googling her own name or something like that. And she came across Summer. And I guess Summer had uploaded some videos on the internet of her singing, like maybe YouTube, different little videos. So of course she took that and, you know, she met with her. Summer got signed. Now, before that, she was a maid. If you've seen the photo, she was a maid. And so she just got thrown into the music industry, doing something that she loves to do. Now, I think it is a tough transition for a lot of artists to go from, like, you know what I'm saying, a regular job like that to the music industry. You don't know what to expect. And we talk about the music industry all the time, but the main point of my video is that I'm seeing a lot of nasty hate comments under her post and when Shade Room posted and stuff like that. And I just, y'all know me, I'm an empath, so she's an empath as well. And I just think people need to just chill. For one, empaths, they feel a lot. So she told the fans, you know, when you get back here, I guess her management, whoever might have said, you know, have your cameras ready, have the flash on, don't get too close to her, blah, 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 blah. I've definitely been around people who have had that whole same setup. I don't know if they were empaths or what, but, you know, fans are not happy with that because they pay so much money. But one thing I've learned is that these celebrities really don't owe you anything. And that's why you have to be careful who you support, because I told y'all before about how I met people and they treated me like, you know, whatever. But Summer, I commend her on being able to say, hey, this is my boundary and I know what I can handle and I know what I can't. I'm here to sing for y'all. And, you know, hugs are not included. I mean, I know it sucks, but she's protecting herself and she is young. So for her to have that much self-awareness so young, you know, she's been through some things. And then prior to that, when her and London on the track met, she was a dancer. So people are also saying like, oh, you could dance, but also please hit thumbs up as you come in. You can dance in front of people, but you can't, you know, perform in front of people. You get in stage anxiety, social anxiety, blah, 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 blah. Two totally different animals. That's two totally different animals, guys. Dancing and stuff like that, it's like, I think there's a huge difference between dancing and singing in front of people. That's just me. As far as being an empath, I want to tell you guys some things about that. Now, what really got me triggered was one of my faves. I seen commenting saying, you know, basically like, oh, you chose the wrong job. If you can't do X, Y, and Z, then you shouldn't even be in the music industry. It's like, hello, people. Do you guys know that Jim Carrey suffers from like social anxiety, depression, like all that stuff? And look how he acts. Look at Robin Williams. You can't tell people that they chose the wrong job because of their mental illness. I told people that before. Mental illness is not a crutch. You know, you can still do different things, but let me pull up. Let me pull up what I had saved. Ooh. Speaking of the devil. All right. Oh my gosh. I don't know where all my stuff went. I swear. So annoying. Hi to people just coming in. We're just talking about Summer Walker. You feel free to leave your comments, even if you don't agree with me. But we're just, recapping where she came from, what she's about, in her recent choice to cancel tour dates and stuff like that, and refunding people their money, of course. So let's talk about 6 traits of an empath, and I'm getting this straight from her page. And also, thank you guys so much for hitting the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. So you have to turn off the television when you see violence or tragedy because it is just too unbearable. Same. I'm the same way. When people send me like people getting their heads smashed on the concrete, stuff like that, it's like, oh my God, why are you sending me this? I don't want to see that. Like, I literally can't handle it. Like, it will ruin my day. You actually feel the illnesses, aching pains, or physical symptoms of others when you are near them. I'm not going to say that I feel physical ailments. I don't feel physical ailments. I can feel energy though. So if somebody is around me and they're acting like, they're happy, and they're really not, I could tell, stuff like that. You are often highly creative and have an extremely rich imagination. Yeah, I really do. And some things I don't share because I know it's just like too much. Let me open this up. I feel like it's just too much. An empath will desire quiet time, peace, and solitude in their daily lives just to be and breathe and reflect. Totally me. Rules and regimen are stifling to the empath. Their freedom is essential, and so control of any kind is met with great resistance. Totally me. I hate doing the same thing every day at the same time. Oh my God. For me, that makes me feel like, I'm getting close to the end of my days. I hate that. And number 6, you are a natural healer and drawn to holistic, metaphysical, or naturopathic solutions and remedies. Yeah, I am a natural healer. I feel like I heal people with if I'm in a good mood, I heal people with my charisma, just being nice and stuff like that. And I can't imagine, like I said, being an entertainer where I would have to hug like thousands and thousands of people. Like, oh my God, because like you don't know what somebody is carrying with them. Also, people will pay to go to a show to be around somebody that they don't even like, for real. So I really applaud her braveness. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. She's super, super shy. Let me just show you guys. Oh, her boyfriend said something? Her boyfriend wrote, he's so supportive. He said, a lot of people clock in every day to a job, sick or not. That will replace them the very next day if they pass away. Your health comes first, especially your mental health. This right here, what she is doing is important. Love you, Queen. That is so powerful to me. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Yeah. Another comment is saying, man, I'm going to let you finish and all that. I'm not going to cuss on this live. I'm going to let you finish and all that ish. But if you don't want to give anything that isn't you, then you should live in your truth, not some BS sob story on anxiety, because everyone suffers with something. It's all in how you deal with it. You letting millions of fans down with the damn same struggle as you. And we keep pushing day in and day out. I was really excited to see you. So forgive me. I'm hurt. Bingo. You really helped me through my time of need. And I can't even see you. I don't want to come to none of them shows because I don't feel the genuine care that most artists have for their fans. You folded too quick, sis, too quick. Wow. Everybody's calling her unprofessional. Somebody said, girl, F you and your music. You a disappointment. This is making me anxious right now. I understand fans being hurt and being upset, but if in the same breath you can say somebody helped you, sometimes you got to take what you can get from people. This is not to say that her whole career she's going to be like that. This is not to say that she won't get a professional. Like, do people really think this is the first time in music history that someone has done this? No. They get professionals that teach them how to cope with stuff like this. You guys let me know what you're thinking. I'm going to season this broccoli, but I'm here. I just can't believe, like, how mean people are being. Like, it's hurt. It's definitely hurt that we're hearing. It just really infuriates me, though. She'll probably come back and do those shows if anybody wants to still see her. But right now, I'm sure this is a lot for her. I really am sure that's a lot for her. Let me go back to the shade room. I need to put something on my lips. 1 second. I guess I'm so understanding because, like, number one, I'm not a diehard Summer Walker fan. I have her album, but it's not like my world is going to stop turning if I didn't see her. You know what I'm saying? But let's go to the shade room. I can't imagine how she's feeling right now. Being an artist is hard because you're very sensitive about everything. And when people say blaming it on being an introvert, I don't like that because, I mean, she's being very vulnerable and very honest. And if anything, the people that are introverts and empaths, like, her fan base may change just because of the fact, like, of what she's doing right now. Her fan base may change. It is very early in the game for something like this to happen, but that is what it is. That's life. And then some fans, like, I just saw a video where a fan pulled Nelly, physically pulled him into the crowd. Fans do act crazy. They really do. I want to find this one comment. I'm not even going to read it all because I actually like the person, but when I saw their point of view, I was like, oh, sis. And this is somebody that's always positive, this, that, and the third. It's hard trying to explain something like being an empath to somebody who's not, because it does look like a cop out. But when you physically can feel depleted or you just feel drained from other people, it's very hard to explain that without somebody taking offense or anything. So I really hope this girl is in good company right now because, like you said, you never know what people are carrying. It makes you question doing meet and greets, performing, etc. But you also don't want your fans to think you're being phony for protecting your energy. It's complicated. I agree, Michelle, because I feel like it's just early for her. I feel like she will get through it, but I feel like it's going to take time. And I think the reason that a lot of artists are so out of control and, doing the craziest things is because they probably are empaths too. And they're just forcing themselves to be in uncomfortable situations, which is taking a huge toll on their mental health. That's why they turn to drugs, alcohol, a lot of sex, just basically throwing their lives away for, you know, the almighty dollar, because you sign those contracts because you don't want to let other people down. And in turn, you get what? Nothing. You can't even enjoy your craft anymore because you're so empty. So I'm not saying that I don't get how the fans feel. Yeah, if I was a diehard Summer Walker fan, you know, who knows what age these people are, you know, I probably, you know, I would be in my feelings, you know. I was in my feelings when I met old girl in Atlanta. She didn't want to even acknowledge me, but I had to think about it after the fact. Like, she don't owe you nothing. She don't owe you anything. This is her personal time, and you walking up to her. At the time, I wasn't even thinking about it that way, because I'm thinking, oh, I nicely came up to her. You know, who knows how many times somebody has done that to them. These are things that us as fans, we don't think about. So I think a lot of these artists are really suffering. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I don't know if you guys went back to watch the beginning of the video, but I was basically just telling the story of how she came into the music industry. It's not like she walked down there and signed up for it, so to speak. And I'm pretty sure, I just don't think you could ever be prepared for it. I don't. Because, like, even with regular jobs, you know, you go and they're like, oh, yeah, all you have to do is blah, 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 blah. Let's take the Army, for example. I signed up for a desk job, right? Anything but is what that job was, okay? A janitor, a lawn care specialist, a do girl, you know what I mean? It's just, if I were to go in the music industry, I think I would probably just do it from my house and just be a SoundCloud artist. I can't deal with all of that. I just can't deal. But yeah, is there anything else before I upload this? It's a very complicated situation. I just wish her the best. I don't think spewing evil and negative things is going to help at all. Like, what if that girl, God forbid, what if something terrible, terrible, terrible happened? Then everybody going to be feeling bad. Everybody going to be feeling sorry for themselves. And it's like, if you really a fan, you would understand when people go through things. Give the girl a break. She just got into the daggone industry. Nobody's thinking about that. Who's up in here? Ooh, I'm about to go, though. That's already 23 minutes. I think I've said pretty much all I wanted to say. I'm pretty sure I'll get cussed out later in the comments, and I'll delete it and block them. Thank you guys for joining me and listening to my little spiel on Summer Walker. I got some videos to upload, but I got so much stuff going on. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.